You heard about Georgia's Wildlife Action Plan? Well, this morning, Natural Resources Biologist with the Department of Natural Resources, Sharon Holbrooks, is in to explain. Good morning, Sharon. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. So what is the Wildlife Action Plan here in Georgia? What does that mean?
Many people don't know, but Georgia is actually one of the most biologically diverse states in the nation.
How so?
We just have such a variety of wildlife species because we have such a great habitat all the way from the mountains all the way down to the oceans.
Very neat. You know what? I once met somebody who was from Macon, and they came back to Macon, and they said that's what they missed the most about the state.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have a really great diversity, and in order to kind of help protect that diversity across our state, Georgia, the Department of Natural Resources, along with partners in the public, wrote this comprehensive wildlife action strategy, as we call the State Wildlife Action Plan, or the SWAP. DNR's Wildlife Resources, again, developed this plan with partners in the public, and it lists almost 300 high-priority wildlife species and over 300 high-priority wildlife plants.
That's pretty thick there.
It is, yes, it is. It's a nice little book. And
now, I know there's an emphasis that helps out private landowners, so why is that?
Why is that? Well, over 93% of Georgia's land is privately owned, and so if we don't help the private landowner, we're not going to help wildlife. One example that we try to do is there's a lack of natural fires across our landscape, which really shaped many of our natural habitats. And so we work with landowners to implement healthy, prescribed burning to try to kind of restore these habitats.
That's a good one.
And the species that go along with it.
Do you have any examples that maybe focus right here in Middle Georgia?
We do, actually. There are many programs. They're outlined in our Landowner's Guide to Conservation Incentives. We're actually currently updating this for 2010, but that's the most recent version. There's a current program called the Healthy Forest Reserve Program. It's a federal program, but we encourage landowners to join in on it. It's focused on gopher tortoise conservation, which is a species that is a candidate for listing right now in the state of Georgia.
We have some pictures up here. I've definitely seen these guys.
Yes.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah, they are. They are. And they're a really good species. Where they live, many other high-priority wildlife species live as well.
Explain the concept of easements to me.
Well, the Healthy Forest Reserve Program that I mentioned earlier is a conservation easement program, and it's designed to help protect properties by putting them in an easement. If you consider property ownership like a bundle of sticks, and a conservation easement gives away some of those bundle of sticks to a third party, basically many times it's the development rights on the property. And this lowers property values and thus lowers taxes, which is a really good thing, but also helps make sure that the property is protected for future generations to be able to enjoy as well.
So what is the end goal really with SWAP? What do you guys hope really comes out of this?
Well, really just to try to protect all those high priority plants and animals that the state of Georgia sometimes our people don't know that we have. And so that's our goal, is to really help protect that.
All right, very cool. And for more information about the programs we've talked about this morning, you can visit georgiawildlife.com. Is that where we can get more information about this?
Yes, there's a tab under there called Conservation and then Landowner Programs.
Great, okay.